girls and boys, welcome to another episode of your daily show, Fairy Tales. You know, a tale is not a tale until it's told by a fairy. So how about you join me on a new tale on Fairy Tales. Our story today is called The Knight's Tower. Once, a long time ago, there were a knight, a kind young man called Thomas, the youngest of 3 brothers. His 2 older brothers had both gone into the world to seek their fortunes. They were known far and wide as brave young men who fought monsters and rescued maidens. Thomas longed to be a hero, just like his brothers, but he didn't know. He didn't know how to be one. If only I could find out what the secret of being a hero is, he thought sadly every day. One day, Thomas was walking along a forest path when he saw a strange old man who had fallen down in a puddle. Thomas helped him up. "In return for your kindness," said the old man, "I will answer any question you ask." "How do I become a hero?" said Thomas. The old man smiled crookedly. There is only one person who can tell you that," he said. "You must ask the knight who lives at the top of the tall tower in the depth of the woods." Well, Thomas was puzzled by the old man's words, but he thanked him anyway and then set off into the woods. He hadn't gone far before he heard a strange whining sound. Thomas followed the sound, which seemed to be coming from clearing near the trees. Thomas reached the clearing and found a wolf that was whining. Thomas was about to run away when he saw that the wolf had a thorn in its paw. "If I help it, it may try to bite me," thought Thomas. But he plucked the thorn from the wolf's paw anyway. "Thank you, stranger," said the wolf in a soft voice. "Can I help you?" "I'm looking for the knight's tower," said Thomas. "I will show you the way," said the wolf. Thomas followed the wolf deep into the forest. "This is as far as I will go," the wolf said, and disappeared back into the woods. Thomas carried on walking until he heard another sound. It was a great groaning and growing. Pushing through the trees, Thomas found a great brown bear that had caught its paw under a falling tree. "If I help it, it may chase me when it's free," thought Thomas, but he helped the bear anyway. Instead of attacking Thomas, the bear asked, "What can I do for you?" Thomas told him about the knight's tower. "I will carry you to the tower," said the bear. "Climb on my back." Thomas climbed on the bear's back. It ran through the forest until it reached a tower that was so high above the trees, its top was lost in the clouds. What happened next? We would know after the break. The bear ran back into the forest while Thomas looked all around the tower. he saw that it had no door or windows. It was impossible to get inside. Thomas heard a low, rumbling roar. Following the sound, Thomas found a great green dragon. It had been caught in a landslide, and one of its wings was trapped under a pile of rocks. If I help the dragon, it will surely eat me. But Thomas, as always, really took the rocks off the dragon's wing until it was free again. The dragon reared up and flapped its wings, and Thomas was afraid that it would heat him up or eat him now. But the dragon asked, "How may I thank you?" Thomas explained about the knight's tower. "Climb on my back," said the dragon. Thomas was scared, but he did as the dragon suggested. Thomas climbed onto the dragon's neck, and it flew up into the clouds. Above the clouds, Thomas saw a small ledge and a door at the top of the tower. The dragon flew to the ledge, and Thomas stepped into it. The door was opened by a knight in gleaming armor. He invited Thomas into the tower. "Great knight," asked Thomas, "how can I become a hero?" "A hero has kindness," said the knight. "Did you help the wolf in the woods?" "Yes." "A hero has spirit," said the knight. "Did you ride the bear?" "Yes," said Thomas. "And most of all, a hero has courage," said the knight. "Did you fly up here with a dragon?" "I did," said Thomas. "Then you are a hero already," the knight said. "At the bottom of the tower you will find gifts fit for a hero." The dragon flew Thomas back down to the bottom of the tower. A proud black horse and a shining suit of armor were waiting for him. Thomas put the suit of armor on and rode the black horse through the forest to seek his fortune. After many adventures, Thomas made his fortune and became the greatest in the land and lived happily ever after. Well, that's how heroes are made. How about we have a quick break and we get back soon.
Page 62. Frogs are amphibians, and so they have to go back to water to breed. The females lay their eggs in water attached to a plant, and these then absorb water and swell up. Depending on the species of frog and the temperature, the eggs can take up to a few weeks to hatch and will slowly turn from tadpoles to small frogs. During this change, they will lose their gills and develop lungs, and their tail will be absorbed into their body as they develop legs. In northern countries, when cold weather sets in, some frogs dive into a pond, bury themselves in the mud, and stay there all winter. Ponds do not freeze solid, even when winters are very cold, so the frog does not freeze either.
That was it for today's tale, girls and boys. How about you join me same time next time on a new tale on Fairy Tales.